Hey, what's up, 40K veteran pimps? Glad to see everybody is tuned in for another battle report. We've got Lucas, GM of BTTQ, chilling here. Ready for this game, man?
Oh yeah, and we got the VP of BTTQ right here next to me.
So now, I'm very excited to play some Space Wolves. Now, actually, I get so pumped every time I get to play Space Wolves because all the other crews, they get to bring their Thundercats and everything else, all the big tournaments, and I bring my Nids because I love them. But a passion of mine that I love playing for fun is stuff that hits people in the face. I love flyers, I love big models, and that's exactly what these Space Wolves will have today. Now, Luke, tell me a little bit about the Cadillacs that you won't be bringing.
Man, those Cadillac Destroyers are the truth, man. They got 6 grab shots each, and they also have a strength 5 gun that can take your cover save away by 1 point. And then we have the Castellan robots right here. Those guys are so good.
No, exactly, man. Like I am pumped to see all the gunline firepower that your army can slang out.
I hope it's enough to stop those Space Wolf flyers and that cav unit.
Rocking the straight Space Wolves, 1 CAD, about to lay down the smack. So here it is in the full Monty. I am rocking, HQ-wise, just a Wolf Priest. He is chilling on a bike, standard loadout. He's going to be paired with a squad of 3 Thunder Cav, all with Storm Shields and 2 Power Fist. Then I also attached to this unit is going to be 2 Iron Priests with 3 Cyber Wolves each. I have 2 Storm Wolves, 1 with Twin Link Multi-Meltus, 1 with Twin Linked Heavy Bolters. I like the diversity. And also riding inside of them, for the most part, is going to be a squad of 11 Blood Claws and a squad of 10 Blood Claws, both with Flamers, and a Wolf Guard with a Storm Shield and Thunderhammer each.
I'm Lucas from Barely Tabletop Quality Paint Service, and today I'm playing 1500 points in Mechanicum. Alright, there's not a lot of selection in the Mechanicum army, so I pretty much took most of the stuff. We have HQ, we'll start out with first. We have the General, the Dominatrix, and he's got the Scryer Skull, and then we have another one with no upgrades, and they both have their basic guns. And then we'll go to troops. We have 4 squads of 3 each Cadillac Destroyers. And then we have 2 squads of Castellan robots, with 1 squad right here with 2 fists, twin link phosphor guns, shoulder mount phosphor guns. We have another squad, the yellow squad here, and we have twin link phosphor guns, fists, and 1 phosphor gun.
Without a doubt, what that brings us, where do you think with this game, where's in line is going to be the problem for your army facing the Space Wolves? Because this is actually your army that I'm playing here. Great paint job, by the way, but just a little bit, Space Wolves is one of your first loves as well. So you know this book inside and out. Is there pros and cons? Where are you at right now in your head, knowing that this is an objective exam?
Alright, what I'm worried about the most is the cav unit's going to be rough, and so are the Blood Claws, but I'm worried about those flyers. People really downplay the Space Wolf flyers. They're so much better than any other flyer in the game. They're hard to kill, they put in a tremendous amount of firepower, and he can just zoom over and take objectives at the end of the game that I can't do. I'm real slow, he's not.
Yeah, OBJ Flyers is the truth. You heard it here. Absolutely love the Stormfang. Storm Wolf, Storm Claw, whatever it is, this flyer right here is the truth. And as a little bit of side information here, as we'll go over later, I'm rocking Multi-Meltus and Heavy Bolters. Yes, you've heard it right. There is a place for a Heavy Bolter in the 41st millennium.
Against my army, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Strength 5 is good.
Yeah, and against a lot of armies, against my Hive Cruns. I can't tell you how many Hive Cruns you blasted out of the air and everything else. So, I'm not saying go all in, but having versatility will win you games.
Yeah, and that's where the Mechanicum kind of has a shortfall. It is not versatile army. There's nothing fast about them. I can't even run with 90% of my army. So, if anybody's got some speed and they're tough, I'm gonna have a problem fighting them.
Exactly. Well, let's see what happens.
The standard gunline deployment, I have a sacrificial squad up front to slow him down, and then I have my big robots on each wing to help support me if I get into melee.
So I know the firepower that's coming my way. So because of my Warlord trait, Conquerors of City, I'm going to try to weather the first storm, volley of fire without taking too many casualties, and then do standard Death Star stuff. So Lucas has opted for me to go second. So now I'm about to juice all over him and see if I can seize. And I do not. So I am glad that I stayed bunkered down in this piece of terrain.
Alright, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use my twin link canicle because my warlord trait was maxed out units for my
Obviously.
canicles. Yeah, obviously the best one. 6s, I love them. And so I'm going to twin link, and I'm just going to move up the side squad 6 inches and shoot everything at that center squad and hope I kill them. We're at the beginning of my phase. I've moved and I'm about to start shooting. So we're going to shoot with this squad in the center first and see what happens. These little killers are only ballistic skill 3, so we need 4s to hit. Let's see what we get. It's a lot of not 4s, but actually it seems to be average. We'll pull the misses out. Looks like all of them. Push these to the side and we'll re-roll the misses. That's a pretty good pickup.
Good pickup.
Now we need 4s again.
Luckily, they don't have grab amps. So here we go. There's a reason why I put my warlord out front because he's multiple wounds, and I'm gonna try to see how many 3-up saves because of cover I can make. So we're gonna start on him and see what happens. There's one. I feel like I'm not gonna fail any. All right, 6-up, feel no pain for anybody? Stuck it.
Nailed it.
Feel like I knew I was gonna do that. Oh, can I do it again? No, I take my first wound. So now I'm gonna look out, sir, these next 2. Success, and my cyber wolves now have 3-up cover. Good to go. I take a wound.
All right, now we have our second squad shooting. Squad right here. We have 18 grab shots. Let's see what happens. Not a bad roll either. I like these dice.
Clear that for you there, homie.
Nice. Pickup.
Good pickup.
Not bad at all. So here goes for the wound rolls. We're still trying to win on 4s because we didn't kill anything last shot. And that'll be 6 more. Kind of average.
So I got these 6 saves. I've already taken a wound. I really don't want to take any more right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and look out, sir, all of these. He is going to have to take 1 himself on a 3. Good to go. And then now I have 5 cyber rules around him, and I got 5 dice. So rocking 3s here as well. Fail 2. I got that good old-fashioned 6-up, feel no pain. Kill 2 dogs.
That was a pretty good turn 1. I killed 5 cyber wolves, gave his general a wound, and 1 wolf cat model a wound. So I really can't complain. Let's see what Juice does for his first turn.
So top of my turn 1. I don't feel comfortable about losing the 5 cyber wolves right there. I wanted to help keep those for later rounds, but sometimes you roll bad dice, you lose 5 models. The good thing is that my warlord's still alive and he's going to do a lot more tanking. So this isn't going to be too much of an exciting turn for me, but basically I'm able to show you guys something here on camera, which is what I call the slingshot engaged. So I don't want my warlord to die right now, so I found a spot on the board where he cannot be seen. Even if these robots move up 6 inches, he cannot be seen nor assaulted for the coming up turn. So what I did was I turbo boosted him and moved him over here, separated him from the unit. Another bonus about detaching him from the unit is now I get to use that fleet roll. So this is my run roll with being able to re-roll. So I'm going to roll 2 dice and take the highest. So I'm going to go ahead and move my 3 inches and be about where I thought. My lone cyber wolf there going to protect my side. So it wasn't a wow, amazing turn. It's kind of like when the Dallas Cowboys take an offensive lineman every year in the first round, but it's something that you got to do. Another bonus, just for anybody at home who's questioning what I just did, now with all this grab separating him, now he's got to roll. He wounds me on 3s instead of necessarily 2s. So sometimes you got to make a gutsy play when you're facing this much firepower.
All right, I'm going to do the Shroud Song Mechanical that gives me stealth and shrouding. So basically, if I'm in any kind of cover, I got a 2-up cover save.
You're kind of preparing for my storm bolts and stuff like that.
Exactly, because there's a good chance 1 or 2 of the storm bolts are coming on. Probably 2, because you have to roll a 3. And those storm bolts will really mess me up real bad, because I'm kind of bunched up right now. And after I do the shrouding psalm, I'm going to move all my guys back away from that giant unit. And I'm going to try to bubble wrap a little bit with the big robots. I'm going to start shooting from the furthest away squad, which is this one right here. And let's see what happens.
Surprised that you opted to shoot instead of run away from me. I like where your head's at, Cotton.
I'm not twin linked anymore, so hitting on 4s.
It's so strong being able to have that first turn twin linkage. Very strong.
Winning on 3s, better than 4s. Ooh, that's pretty good. 6.
So the closest model is my Iron Priest, and I've got a 4-up cover save. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to roll this one at a time and see how many 4-ups I can try to sneak in there before taking a wound. There's 1, 2. I'm 3 for 3 right now. Okay, there it is. I wish I had that 6-up Feel No Pain. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look out, sir, these next 2. Both succeed, and now these are 3-up Storm Shield saves. Good to go.
Shoot the castle on robot squad. Maybe I can get another wound in and take some of his cover save away. 3 shots are twin linked. Let's go 3. All hit. Strength 6, so wounds on 3s. All wound.
So I don't plan on lookout sir in any of these because it's only AP 3. So what I'm gonna do is just tank them all on my 2-up save. 1 at a time. I still have to. Oh, so it drops the Iron Priest, and now I have a 3-up saves from a Storm Shield.
I think that's first blood on that Iron Priest.
It is.
3 non-twin link shots. Missed twice. Wounded once.
So I've got 1 now. So this is, again, Iron Priest is just chilling right up front, so I'm not going to fail a 2-up save. And I didn't.
Nailed it. That was a really good second turn. We killed an Iron Priest, another Cyber Wolf, and the Sergeant for the Wolf Cab squad. So I can't complain about that at all. First blood.
So my plan got a little spoiled by this Iron Priest here dying, so I will not be able to do the link up as easy as I wanted to, as I was talking about earlier, which is fine. I'm still going to be able to get a turn 2 charge off against these robots and hopefully stay in combat to stay away from another round of that firepower. So here are some reserve rolls. I'm thinking that having both of all my objectives secure in now is a good thing, but you want to know what? If they don't, this is an objectives game. There it is.
They came in. Hey, now it's a game.
I will take them both. So having this firepower coming in to pick on a unit seems good to me, even though I'm like 500 points trying to kill 190. I don't know, but I need to make sure that is, in my mind, an objective secured unit, and it's got to go.
It's 270 points right there.
So I've been rolling around whether I wanted to shoot the direct shot or the blast with that frost, but I've opted to go with the direct shot because I want to try to get lucky and kill his HQ chilling up front. So this is the frost weapon. Twin linked, luckily enough. Not that good. And then we've got, this is all basically the same, 2 multi-meltas and 1 last cannon. 2 wounds.
I'm gonna look out those. I'm gonna look out sir those because they will kill my HQ. Then I have a 5-up cover.
Take a wound. Next one up is with heavy bolters. So this is the frost cannon to hit, and this is a wound with the frost cannon, and it is a wound.
Here goes for my lookout. Oh!
I like it.
Let's see what happens. Let's hope I don't roll another.
So he has a 5-up invulnerable save?
He has a 4-up. I need to not roll 1, 2, or 3.
Here we go.
Oh, he's dead.
Yes. I love an instant death with a frost.
He's frozen solid now. So we just paint him blue and leave him here?
There it is. I didn't think I'd ever be happy about shooting heavy bolters as much as I am right now. I'm as happy as when Lucas is shooting his heavy bolters at my hive crones. So, but here goes the heavy bolters against these toughness 5, armor 4 guys. Luckily, they aren't twin linked.
They are.
They are twin linked is what I meant to say. And then now I need 4s to wound.
Ooh, woo, good roll, Tex. Alright, so I have a 5-up save on this.
Without him having, using that canonical, he would be absolutely dead here. So
yes, I would have lost the whole squad. And I almost lose the whole squad.
And this is the last cannon. It is a wound.
Here goes my 5-up. Oh, he takes another wound. Got 1 wound left. Alright, here goes for my amazingly high leadership 8. Oh, he fails it.
I always love it when I see other people fail leadership checks.
Alright, let's see how fast this tank runs. Not very fast.
4 seems appropriate. My favorite phase of the game whenever I'm playing Space Wolves is the assault. So here it is. Let's see. It looks like I am at a 3-inch charge. Let's see how far I go. 9 will do it, but I got a brace for this Overwatch.
We got the first roll of the Wall of Death. We rolled 1 hit. It's strength 4. It's a wound.
So what I will do is I will look out, sir, for the love of God. I want to make sure I don't die, lose my warlord here. So look out, sir. Glad I did. So this is a 2-up save now. Seems good to go.
Alright, now we got the twin link phosphor cannons. All misses. We have 1 hit. That's a wound.
So this is AP
3.
AP3. I'm gonna be ballsy here, and I'm gonna take this on the warlord. Paid off.
This is the non-twin link phosphor cannon. Oh, missed them all.
So we've made it at before the initiative 10 step. I'm going to issue a challenge with my Iron Priest.
And my little sergeant's totally gonna take it.
Oh, he's gonna take it. All right. Best believe that. So whenever I saw Lucas's army list, I knew that he was going to throw these guys at me, and I was going to have to go through this first. So at the beginning of the game, I opted to pick preferred enemy monstrous creature because of my warlord, and here is his attacks.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Toughness 7.
So
Rolling
I need
5s.
Preferred enemy. That is 2 wounds, brother.
Not bad at all. All right, these robots got a 3-up, 5-up, and one thing about these robots, you can double their close combat attacks, double their shots, or give them feel no pain. Because they change so slowly, I always just choose feel no pain. Saving the bullet. All right, I have my first robot going, the phosphor weapon robot. He is strength 7 AP2. That is 2 misses. So we'll roll the power fist now. He has 3 attack space. All misses. That's amazing.
Seems good to me.
Not to me.
So we're going to start this Initiative 1 combat with the challenge. So my Iron Priest, I'm going to roll the dice first, but this is happening simultaneously. So I need 3s to hit. And anything buts. With no preferred enemy here, but I didn't roll any 1s. So that is 4 invulnerable saves there, Lucas.
Well, these are 5-ups, and I don't get feel no pain, so let's hope I make at least 1. Didn't make it. He's dead. So now I have 3 feel no pains. And I failed 2, so 1 robot takes 2 wounds. Alright, my little sergeant, he's got 2 attacks. I know he's flat, but this happens all at the same time. So let's hope for some 4s and 2s. 1 hit.
You got a 4 and a 2, I just want you to know that.
That is, yeah, right. So here goes for the wound. And he takes a wound.
He does. I'm gonna stick a 6 up in bone. So now I'm gonna stick a 6 up, feel no pain, for real this time. Oh.
You for real rolled 2 ones in a row.
So now we got the rest of the power fist coming in hot.
Just need 3s.
Didn't roll any 1s there. And now we've got anything buts. We are still preferred enemy. That is 7 total, homie.
Alright, I got 5 up, feel no pain with 4 wounds left.
I would like for you to roll all 5s here.
I would like to fail these, actually. I made 3. I'm dead.
And I did just 4 enough. Can't get mad when a unit dies, though. So the end of my turn 2, I was able to almost eliminate 2 full units. So I'm pretty happy with that. My star, quote unquote, is super hurt. So we'll see if I can survive 1 more round.
Alright, I'm not so worried about the storm wolves right now. I know there's a lot of blood claws in there. I'm really worried about this Death Star. So I'm thinking I'm going to send these robots over to hug them to death. My general has a Scryer Scroll, which is one of the best things ever. So it gives me the ability to reroll glances and pins against a vehicle. So I chose the Storm Wolf on the left with the multi-meltas. I'm about to blast him out of the sky with this squad right here.
So I thought I was going to have to jink, but after further review from the booth and line of sight down there, it come to find out I'm automatically obscured because of the terrain and everything in the way. So because he's in the building, so I'm getting a 4-up save without having to jink.
Here goes 18 shots. Hoping for 6s. We got 3. I got 3 chances to get a 6 with rerolls. Oh, there's 2. 2 6s.
I was hoping right here I didn't have to save against that, but let's see what happens. Made one of them. Now I'm immobilized, so I have to roll against, I got to roll a 3-up or crash and die.
You make that Space Marine armor save.
Like a boss. Like a long war veteran.
Alright, what I'm going to do now is I've got this mini Death Star now because it's kind of shot up a bit. I've got this squad right here is going to shoot. We got 18 grab shots and a bunch of other guns. See what happens. About to light some Space Wolves up.
I'm jinking. Oh, I can't do that. Got it. Okay.
Oh, your bike can.
Yep.
With some phosphor guns. These are only strength 5. Not twin linked. Wish they were. So 4's a wound. Nothing. Alright, my general's got 2 guns. We're going to shoot one of them first. He's ballistic skill 5. Those all hit. And we wounded with 2.
Seems good. So now I can't look out, sir, anything right now. It is up to the Thundercap to just make this. Makes 1, saves 1.
You know, if he fails one, Juice, he has to take another wound.
Well, luckily enough, I'm going to roll a 6-up, feel no pain. Oh, shoot. So now he does have to take another wound. So now I have to make another 3-up save. Good to go.
In case you guys didn't know, the Dominatrix are gunslingers. He's got a 5-shot revolver, shoots 5 shots. And 2 hits. That's amazing.
Seems good.
These are only strength 4, 75s. There we go.
Again, I have a 3-up save. Good to go.
We're about to sling some grab and shorten some Space Wolves. Pretty good shooting. I guess I could call them techs because that was a little more than half. So, because they have lost half of their, or most of their guys, they have a 2-up armor save.
Majority and now is going to be against a 2. Luckily, there's some 1s in there. So I'm going to have to roll these a couple at a time, and let's see what happens. So I got a 3-up Storm Shield save on the guy up front. Seems good. Fails. See if I can nail a 6-up, feel no pain. Nope.
Healing bombs didn't work.
So guy down. I'm going to lookout serve both of these to the Iron Priest. They both go off. And now the Iron Priest has to make a 3-up cover save because of my Warlord trait. He makes the first one, and this is the second one. Makes the second.
I didn't kill as many people as I wanted in the shooting phase, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge with 2 units. The Castle Robots and the Cadillac Destroyers.
Okay, so for the Castellan robots here, let's just get down and see what it's like. So one, that's a 5-inch charge, just over a 4. But we got it round to the near, so that goes to a 5.
See what we got.
Nails it. So as I thought, my Overwatch was useless. So now with the Dominatrix unit, love that word. That's a 5-inch charge, Luke.
He's actually called Zipperface. So here goes.
Boxcar seems good to me. So before the initiative 10 step happens, we have to figure out if there's any challenges. Luke, Lucas, it's up to you. Are you wanting to issue anything?
In true not Mechanicum fashion, I'm going to challenge with my Dominatrix, Zipperface.
And what initiative is he?
He has initiative 10 attack and he's initiative 1 because of his power axe.
My Iron Priest is going to not accept it. I'm going to accept it with my Warlord.
Good. I was hoping you wouldn't accept the Iron Priest because I didn't want to be flat. All right. One thing that Mechanicum has, they have data spikes. So my Dominatrix is going to do his initiative 10 attack. My other guy ran through cover, so he doesn't get to use his data spike at initiative 10. That hits, and it's strength 4. Does not wound.
Wolf Priest here. There's 4 attacks. I am not preferred enemy because that's not a monstrous creature. Strength 6, that is 2 wounds, Lucas.
All right, let's see what happens. Failed 1. Feel no pain.
Took a wound.
Now I have the super dangerous Cadillac Destroyers. That is 2 hits.
I like hearing 2 hits.
2 wounds.
You got to do these one at a time. I'll see you 5s and give you 2 more.
Seems good. Now I'm going to hug him to death with my 4 strength 10 power fist attacks. Hit once. Wound.
Man, do I wish that I could look out serve this into a challenge, but I can't. So my Iron Priest is just going to have to do what he does and make a 6-up. He did not. But I'm going to be able to get my swings back. His 5 attacks into the unit because of counter charge. Preferred enemy. 2s are less than good. That is 2 wounds, Lucas.
We got 5 up, feel no pain. Made 1. I got 3 more strength 7 attacks from my other robot. These will go at the Wolf Priest because there's no one else left alive in the unit. 1 hit. No wounds. And then I have 3 strength 8 attacks from the Sergeant. No hits. And then I have my General. She has 4 attacks. These are strength 5 power axe. All hit.
No wounds. I like
Stuck
it.
there. I really thought I would be able to finish that unit off, but the dice gods were not in my favor. So we'll see what these Storm Wolves do next turn.
So my 3, I am actually up in the air, torn about having this guy still alive. A is my Warlord. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in there and save him, but who knows. But I am getting ready to put out a lot of firepower down on the Cadillacs that are out in the open and get 20 guys out of those 2 Storm Wolves. So after getting everybody out, we are now in the shooting phase, but I do just want to make sure as a tip that we always talk about pre-measure. It is a thing now, so let's do it. I have gotten everybody out before any other models were really moved at all. We determined that both units have 2 models within each unit, a Terminator and another guy, that are both tied for 7 inches away from this unit up top here. You know, like we didn't wait till later, we didn't do anything else. We made sure we talked about it then, and that's the charge distance. So now the farthest Storm Raven with the multi-meltas, I'm going to opt to shoot that first. I'm going to power the Machine Spirit, the Frost Cannon, single shot to this here, this lone guy. Everything else is going to unload to the squad in the building. So that is a hit, and anything but, that is
So you're
not
doing
a
the
butt.
Strength 8 AP1.
Correct, sir. You got a
Here
5 up
goes for my
save.
5 up.
No, I was able to pick him down. So now the other weapons shooting here, I've got a las cannon and 1 multi-melta. The other one was not in arc, so I'm gonna just roll them both at the same time. We've got 2 massive hits and anything buts. That is 2 4-up saves, Luke.
Made 1, lost 1, so I take a wound.
So we're gonna shoot the frost cannon first. Twin linked. That is a hit, anything but. That is 1.
Just go for 4. Saved it.
Las cannon. That is a wound.
Another 4.
And the good old-fashioned, everybody's favorite heavy bolters.
This'll probably get me.
Nobody has ever said that, actually. Everybody's favorite. 4 heavy bolters.
They're really good against my guys.
That's right. So only 2.
There you go. That's more to my liking. Saved them both. Wow.
You see the 4-ups right now.
On the side is on my side.
All right, so got past the shooting phase now into the assault, and these Space Wolves can't wait to punch something in the face.
There, we made a 10-inch charge.
So first squad is in. Ooh, I'll play this as a cock. Second squad is also in. So I've got 2 10-inch charges.
Definitely overwatching.
The first one.
Definitely. All right, now we have the 2 data spikes. One from my general and one from the sergeant. So let's see what they do. It's 1 hit. Nothing.
So my guys, and I am not hitting against a preferred enemy character anymore because you're not monster creatures. The day, I think, is done. The sun has set, as they say.
Here goes for the
Oh,
Cadillac
Lord.
Destroyer attacks. And 2 hits is pretty good, and 4s. 1 wound.
I'm going to just nail this 2 up
Oh, Cadillac's killed him.
with a 6-up Feel No Pain.
He's still dead.
He is still DED, dead. Well, Warlord to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Let's see what the consolidations are. Cadillacs, nice 1-inch, and the robots, they got 5 inches.
So that's my 3. It's in the books. So I was able to pick up 2 units. That's 2 objective secure units, which that's what the name of this game is. I am really hoping that I can weather the storm coming up forward and be able to jump on these objectives towards the end because I have objectives secured everywhere.
All right, my battle plan is to target the Storm Wolf with heavy bolters that has not taken any hull points, and then the rest of my army does as much as it possibly can to kill the rest of these Space Wolves off. Let's see what happens. All right, now it's the shooting phase. So this squad of Cadillacs right here is about to blast into the heavy bolter Storm Wolf. Juice says Jeekin, so we'll see what happens. It's a lot of misses.
From needing 4s and 6s is actually not that big a difference.
Not really. All right, so now I need 6s to mobilize it. I get a reroll. Didn't even take a whole point. That was crap. Juice lost most of his guys and passed his leadership like Space Wolf should. Now we're going to assault. So here goes the Cadillacs. 5 inches. They're good, and here goes the castle on robots.
So,
let's make sure we're good.
Yeah, a 2-inch charge because they don't have move through cover, so a 2
No.
or a 3-inch charge will do it there, and then a 9-inch subtract 2, plenty of distance for those guys to backflip onto the second level. So Luke made his charges, and now I'm gonna try to issue a challenge with the sergeant here
I'm totally not going to accept.
in any form or
I'm
fashion.
not going to have no strength.
All right. So we will have one of your guys, whoever is better, the one who has
My general.
the general, yeah, Warlord's out. And then now you got some Initiative 10 attacks, right?
All right.
Some mechanicals.
I activated my Initiative 10 Strength 4 Mechanicals. I was hoping to make both units, but the other one was too far. 24, 25 initiative 10 attacks. One of them I have to roll to hit. I hit, and then now I just got to roll the wound with strength 4.
Seems pretty good. This is a really cool canonical. Like a lot of people skim over, but these are literally free attacks. Like they're better in Eldar right now. You know, the initiative 25, initiative 10 attacks. Like seems pretty solid to me.
It's hard to deal with.
I'm gonna just start taking all these on as many 3-up guys saves as I can make first, because I have one guy left. Dead. Now I get to roll 22 2-up saves, and I do not. Another objective secure unit going off the board.
That turn went pretty good. Not as good as I was hoping for, but can't complain. And that canonical, so people know, it goes for a full turn. So if he charges me in his turn, I still get those initiative 10 attacks.
You know we're about to do some charging.
That's what Space Wolves do.
So my 4, I've got a couple things to look at here. A, those flyers are objective secured. They potentially can try to win me the game. So right now I'm going to do a little retreating with them, get back on those objectives, and try to punk down as many of these Cadillacs as possible. On a side note, those huge robots, the what are the name of those, Lucas?
Castellan robots.
The Castellan robots are beasts, and I have literally nothing that can deal with them at this point in time. So I got to just put all my focus on the Cadillacs. So the Space Wolf unit here is about to do some blasting and assaulting, but first I'm going to shoot that Storm Wolf. I decided to keep one back to keep some pressure down here so he just can't overrun and let some bad dice happen so he takes 2 objectives from me. So what I'm going to do is I decided to keep that here, and again, sometimes the best defense is good offense. Storm Wolf time it is. So we've got I'm going to unload everything here, the Frost Cannon. Lucas has found the most advantageous spot. Remember everybody, all the veterans at home, this is something we advocate in. Put the templates and things in your opponent's hands and let's have a good game. He has found a spot where I can get all 3 of his models. So this is the Frost Cannon, which is twin linked. It's going to scatter 2 inches.
Let's see what that is.
Give me the breakdown on that.
That is 2 guys still.
I'm going to be safe with that and just take that result. And that is strength 6, so I need 3s to wound you, homie. That is 1 wound.
Oh yeah, here goes for 4 cover save. Made it.
Like a boss. Multi-melt to last cannon time. Roll them all together. This is a twin linked. And anything butts. I got 1 butt.
Seems pretty good though. Here goes for 4. Oh, I took a wound.
That is 2 guys with wounds, but you know what that means? That's no dead Cadillacs.
That's what I like.
So we have moved on to the assault phase, where these Space Wolves are hungry. I'm actually going to opt to multi-charge here. Even though they're Blood Claws and I get all my attacks, I really want to try to see if I can't force some leadership checks here by winning by a couple. Kind of doing that old school demon trick. And let's see how far they go. Total of 7 inches, and I have Conquerors of Cities. It's my Warlord trait, so I do not take the negatives. So
I think you're good.
Cover. So those guys stay there.
And I'm definitely overwatching with both units.
Oh, so before I actually do that, I'm going to go ahead and let him roll all his dice.
I'm going to overwatch the bigger squad first with phosphor guns because they take away cover save. 2 hits. Need 3s. That's 1 wound.
And this is an AP weapon or no?
No, it's AP4.
Oh, okay, so 3-up save. I lose a guy to that.
And then here goes the other one, right over here.
Oh.
And then here goes the other 4 phosphor shots. No hits. So now we're gonna go to grav. Here's 18 grav shots. And 1 hit. Need a 3. Cover save.
So I have a 4 of cover. Drops 1.
I got lucky right there. All right, now we have the second squad with 12 grab shots. That's a lot better with 4 hits. And because the hits are so fewer than the misses, we just pull off the hits and roll them. And that'll be 3 wounds.
Easy enough. Just go ahead and stick these 3 4-ups. And again, remember Conqueror Cities, even though he took away from my cover save, it went back up to the 4. So I'll lose another one.
It's not bad at all. And now we're going to go to the general. He goes for his rapid shot pistol. 1 hit. Need a 4. Nothing. And then here goes to his last gun. Strength 6. 1 hit. Need a 2. And that's a hit and a wound.
And this is AP?
Nope, it's AP 4.
So back to my 3-up. At least I'm consistent here.
And because he took a wound, I have to roll for another one.
Sure.
And he takes another one.
All right. Let's try to make a 3-up this time.
He made it.
Like a boss. So we finally made it to face-to-face contact. It was like a whole nother round of shooting. It reminds me of the day of Tau, whenever I used to play Tau. So we're here. I am going to, as always, issue a challenge with the
Wolf Guard.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm going to accept with my general. Let's move him in here, make it look all epic. Like I told you guys before, I still have the initiative 10 attacks, and so I'm going to do my general's burst. And that was a miss. And then here goes for his initiative 10 strength attacks. And that's 1 wound on the Terminator.
It's always easy to make a 2-up save.
There you go. So now we're going to have the rest of their initiative 10 attacks. And I just rolled them all together for, you know, quickness for the game because it's all one combat. There's all your wounds.
We will start from right to left, rolling 3 at a time. They're good. Lose 2. Lose 2 guys to that. So we're going to start with the squad over here. We've got 4 attacks swinging. So I've only got 4 here. What's your weapon skill?
3. It's the same as you.
Okay. So now I don't get my bonus attacks for charging. So now my roll to wounds. So that is nothing. And then the 4 attacks from the other squad. And see if I wound here. That is 1 wound there.
Here goes for a 4-up save. Saved it.
A beast.
Alright, my guys over here have 1 attack each, so that's 3 attacks. 2 hits, and a strength 5. It's 2 wounds.
2 3-up saves.
It seems good. Now we have 2 attacks over here. 1 hit. Nothing.
In the combat I've been waiting for with my Thunderhammer. Both hit.
Ooh.
And I didn't roll. Oh, I rolled 1-1. It was even hidden from me.
So I'm going to wait to see what happens. I'm going to roll my guy first, and then I'll roll the armor save.
Or vulnerable save. You
That's what I meant, vulnerable save. So I hit with all of them. I'm strength 5, so I need 3s. So 2 on the storm shield.
I don't mind passing storm shield saves. I am dead.
And I need a 4-up. Oh, I'm dead too. Slay the Warlord.
So, you know, I didn't necessarily get the turn that I wanted model count-wise killing, but I got the point that I wanted, and that was Warlord. I needed to do that for Warlord, and I've got everything tied up, so now I really only have to worry about receiving some shooting and charging from just one big unit.
Since we drew combat, I chose the mechanical that gives me reroll 1s. In combat, I lost the ability to max out mechanicals because my general died. And I've also got to knock this Stormwolf out. Alright, I moved everybody, which was 1 squad, so they're able to take this objective, and my pistol can shoot this flyer, hopefully out of the sky, or the strength 6 guns. It only has 2 hull points left, so let's see what happens. Alright, here goes for the pistol.
And I am jinking.
Yeah. We got to get that in there. So hit on 3s. Oh, I missed, so it doesn't matter. Twin linked phosphor guns. All hit. No 6s. Non-twin linked phosphor guns. One miss. Need 2 6s here. And I can't roll 6s. Alright, so now what we have is we have combat, and we'll see what happens. I think the Space Wolves are a little on the up and up side of this one because I lost my general. But go ahead, you attack first, Juice.
So we've got the squad with a squad of 3 Cadillacs. I got 4 attacks. And 5s to wound. It's a total of 2 wounds.
Alright, I'll take these 2 wounds on the guy that has not taken any wounds yet. So let's hope for 1-4. Took 1 wound.
Alright, so the squad of 2 Cadillacs, get my 4 attacks, hit with 3 again. I'm loving being 1 over statistics. And that is 2 hits, 2 total hits.
Alright, here goes. I just need to make one of these at least. Oh, there's a Cadillac. Alright, I only have 4 attacks. Rerolling 1s. 2 1s. Seems good. Did not help at all. Wound on 3s.
1 3-up save, seems good. I'm consistently consistent. I love it.
Here goes for my leadership. So I'm at -1 because I lost by 1. So here's the small squad. They pass with a 4. Here goes for the big squad. They fail with a 9. Let's see how far they run. 4 inches.
4
really
inches
slow.
isn't bad.
Alright, let's move these guys back 4 inches. Just gotta come down. So he doesn't go very far at all. Okay. This guy's gotta move through the building. So we'll be under here. They all have 1 wound each.
And remember, as we've said before, veterans, if your whole unit has 1 wound each, there's no point marking them anymore because we all know.
Alright, that turn did not go as planned. I couldn't kill the flyer, the unkillable, and then my guys ran off the board. So it's looking real good for Juice right now.
So my unit is still alive. It's still stuck in combat, but that's exactly what I needed to happen. It was looking a little dicey right there, but that's why we play this game. I'm looking to capitalize on the unit that's falling back with the Stormwolf still. I'm jinking, so it's going to be a little tougher. And then, you know, to be honest, I really don't want this game to draw out any longer. So if it ends on turn 5, I'm happy. So shooting phase. So I'm basically going to try to force this unit that's falling back to take, all I got to do is do 1 wound to it, and it'll have to take an additional check, and hopefully they fail and run completely off the board so I don't have to worry about randomly getting shot anymore for the rest of this game. So I'm snap firing, remember everybody, and so that means I can't use that Frost Weapon Blast template profile. So all the weapon profiles are basically the same that I need, with even those special rules, it doesn't matter for all intents and purposes. I need 6s right now. I have 1 hit, twin linked, that is a total of 2 hits, and let's see how many wounds. That's 2 total wounds.
Here goes for my 4-up cover save. Lose 1 guy.
I got the guy that I wanted, so we'll see at the end of this phase what happens.
Now I have leadership 8. Let's see what happens.
Stuck a 7, seems good. So we made our way to the assault phase, and I don't think there's not the initiative 10 Mechanicals anymore, and it's just Lucas has the reroll 1s. So I'm feeling pretty strong right now. So my blood claws are swinging with their 6 attacks, and I've got again just 1 above average. I'm really happy about it because I need 5s.
This is the one you roll. Made it. Hit. Need a 3. Did not get it.
So we got to roll to see if this game is over. At the end of my turn 5, I am sitting on 2 objectives. I've got as many bonus points as possible. So if it ends here, looks like I'll pull away with it. If not, we move on to turn 6. It is a 2. Victory is mine. Long War veterans, it is over. The dice have been put down. The Space Wolves are victorious.
Go Space Wolves. I mean, what?
I absolutely love it because this is an army I play for passion, but this is one of Lucas's passions here. So the whole time we're playing, energy has been super high. How do you feel? Is this what we knew the Flyers are going to be an issue? You know, if you couldn't immobilize them, you had the one turn, and then the Space Wolves were able to get out. Now, I love your plays that you made. It was definitely having objective secured. Storm Wolves are the truth, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah, I called that in the beginning, veterans, and I was like, man, I've got to turn to kill it, and I still had a second chance, but they're just so good. I set up perfectly, but
and I really like that play that you did. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I love how it's almost like that slingshot engage technique that we talk about, where when you've got the cast-on robot strung out and whatever your best weapon is up front, it's a gut shot play, but if you don't put yourself in that position, you have no chance of winning.
Now, remember this, veterans, the objective is the most important part, and if you can make sure you can hold that objective, don't always just put one weak guy next to it that can get shot off real fast by a fast army. Try to hold that objective and then still try to be able to do something with that unit because you need to use everybody.
Exactly. Great advice. Well, Lucas, thanks for being here with us in the studio. And spoiler alert, you are one of the contestants that will be in the inaugural true season 2 of the Battle Reports in our Long War AKA tournament.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing the Mechanicum fighting some more.
Exactly. So veterans and everybody else, please make sure if you aren't, go sign up and be a veteran today. Check out longwar.net and check out all the cool battle reports and everything else that are out there hosted by yours truly. Check us out today.